This is the credenza. We're going to have a metal base, and this is the African mahogany that we're going to do on the top and the sides. And we're going to do different things for 2 doors. We might have 3 doors, but I think it's going to be 2 doors. And it's 6 feet wide, 18 inches deep, and I think we're doing 32 inches tall from the ground, and these are 7 inches legs, so I guess it's 25 here. We designed while we are making it, and this is made of all recycled or gifted material. Den skulle man kunna ta lite grann. Here we can see we're gluing small strips of this African mahogany that looks very much like teak. It's time consuming to glue small pieces together, but it is nice to use material that you normally would throw away. Again, we're using water-based glue. It's easier to clean up. There is some glue that it's probably a little bit stronger and better. Like the Gorilla Glue, it's difficult when you're going to stain it afterwards. You can see spots from the glue. And now we're back to sanding. It's always a lot of sanding. The best way to fold the sandpaper when you're going to sand by hand, you split in half, then you fold it in 3. I'm sure everybody knows this. Like this. And now it doesn't slide around. If you're just folding it in half, it's gonna slide around. So now it's gonna stay. And when you're done with this side and this side, you just fold this over and you have one more. And again, it's much easier to clean up that glue before it dries with a wet rag. And this is the back piece. And now we're going to make the tracks for the sliding doors in the front. And aluminum, I have a lot of leftover aluminum profiles, and it's pretty easy to cut with woodworking tools. And the bottom is lower and the top is deeper. We're going to put some wooden plugs. First screw this together and plug the holes just to make it stronger here, but because here we couldn't put any dominoes. And here we're cutting the plugs. We use the same wood from the same plank, leftover pieces. And then you put that plug in with a little glue, and then next day you come back and cut it off with a chisel and then sand the rest. And it's going to be hard to see that there is a plug there. And this is just a piece to hide the track. We have one on the top and one on the bottom. Okay. And here we try out the size of the sliding door. This is just the backing, 1/2-inch plywood, and on the surface we're going to glue on the same kind of mahogany. Like here we see the thin strips. And again, this is all a leftover material. And we try to lay them down so they match each other. And a lot of glue. Ska se. And here we put some aluminum profiles on the top to push everything down. To make everything even, we shave off a little bit on the surface, and then we're back to sanding. We're going to put a shelf in here, and I just put some bottle of wine in here to make sure we can fit some alcohol bottles in there, and then we're going to put a shelf that could be easily removed. And yes, my favorite red and white wine. And again, we cut from that aluminum profiles that we use for a lot of things. You see that? We're going to put a wax on here that it's like, it's just like a shoe polish, but it is full wood. You put it on, let it dry, and then you buff it. And that's it. You don't put any more stuff on there. It looks very dark right now, but it's going to, as soon as this dries, it's a little bit lighter. And now we take all that aluminum off so we can put the wax on the inside too. Now we're going to drill a hole. Instead of putting a handle on, we just have a hole. You put a finger in there and slide the door. And when you drill these holes, it's better to turn it around and drill a little bit from each side. And here we're trying a little different product. This is like a Danish oil. it's easier to apply than the wax, but it came out just looking the same. Very similar. Of course, since we're sweet, we have IKEA needs to be part of it. So this is their tea candles, and it's just regular wax. You put a little wax on here and up on the top, and the door would slide much better. Now we're going to build a frame or legs for the credenza. And the best looking size is 1.5 inches. We decided. So it's only going to be a 6-inch.